This is page 175, the math boxes, and so I'd like you to do these first, and then when you're finished, listen to this video. Number 1, find a common denominator for 2/3 and 2/5, then solve the problems. So taking a look at this, we're going to look at the denominators of 3 and 5. So 2/3 and 2/5. So we're going to take a look at the denominators, and the denominator is 3 and 5. We're going to think of a common multiple for both 3 and 5. I'm going to use the quick common multiple to multiply 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. So a common denominator that they can have, I'm going to make an equivalent fraction. Whoops. And I'm going to make an equivalent fraction here and change the 3 to 15. And that was times 5. So we multiplied the numerator times 5, and that's 10/15. Whoa. We haven't done this for a couple of months, so hopefully you remember how to find a common denominator. Okay, so we're going to change the 5 to 15. And so for 5, we do times 3. So the 2 times 3 is 6. So we have 6/15 plus 10/15, which equals 16/15. Now for 16/15, notice that the numerator is greater than the denominator. When that is the case, you can find a mixed number. This is an improper fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator. So we do 15 into 16 would be 1 and 1/15. I forgot to write up here. Common denominator would be 15. So now if we are subtracting 2/3, 2/3 minus 2/5, we can go back to our common denominators, 10/15 minus 6/15. And so for this answer, we have 10 minus 6 is 4. So 4/15. For number 2, it says, a carpenter is making one shelf that is 37 5/10 centimeters long, and the other one that's 54 7/10 centimeters long. How much wood does she need? And so for that, you're going to make an estimate, this plus this, and then find how much wood is needed. For number 3, which of the following show 318 and 999 thousandths in expanded form? Fill in the circle next to all that apply. So there might be more than one answer here. Number 4, round each decimal to the nearest hundredth. So what I want you to do for this problem is to underline the hundredth in each of these problems. Now to round the decimal to the nearest hundredth, you're going to look to the number to the right. If it's 5 and above, give it a shove. It rounds up to the next number. 4 below stays the same. So the 3 is below a 5, so that stays the same. So for this one, our answer is 7, 9. The 9 does not change. Look at the 2, go to the right, and that tells you what that number will change to. So the 3.1, because that's 2, because the number is 5 next to it, that rounds up to 3. Next one is 813 and 47. We're going to look to the right, and that's 3. So it's less than 5, so it stays the same. This one, number 7, so this changes from 9 to 10. So the 9 becomes 10, so it is this. All right. Number 5. Sho and his 3 friends made $217 mowing lawns. How much will each friend get when they split the money evenly? Write your number as a mixed number. So you're going to take 217 divided by Sho and his 3 friends, so that would be 4, and then write that as a mixed number. Number 6, 302 times 57. I would like you to round this to something, show your estimate, and then down here I would like you to show your work, and I would like you to use traditional multiplication. Press pause. Now, hopefully you solved this problem and now you're coming back. So we're going to start with 302 times 7. So we're going to start with 7 times 2 is 14, carry the 1. And we do 7 times 0 is 0, plus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. And then 7 times 3 is 21. Now, we are going to next take the 5, and so 5 times 2, and this is really 50, so we're going to do the 0 for place value, and then we'll do 5 times 2 is 10, carry the 1, put that, 5 times 0 is 0, plus 1, 5 times 3 is 15, and you're going to add these together. 17,214.